Hey guys, welcome to Wrestling Days and welcome to today's unseen video. I've got no idea when you're going to see this because I have no internet at the moment, so uploading this is going to take flipping forever. So I need this to be as quick, as concise, as short a video as possible so that I can get it up as quickly as possible. So with that being said, let's just get straight into it, right? So Kevin Owens has changed his profile picture and he's cropped out Cody Rhodes. So Wrestle Night, thank you. This is because of this promo that he cut. I think it was shown on Smackdown, and he basically says, I'm being treated different. Loads of wrestlers have physical altercations, but now I'm not allowed on Smackdown. Is it because I attacked the Golden Boy, right? And he's kind of making out that they're treating him different. He also said he's really disappointed in Randy because he would never have turned on Randy. And he's really disappointed with the way that that has gone. And so he just doesn't know what to do. He doesn't know a way forward now. They're kind of really teasing that he's on the verge of just walking away from WWE. We know the dirt sheets are reporting that either a contract has been signed or is close to being signed. So there's not really a doubt that he is going to walk away. But that's kind of the vibe they're going with. So yeah, I'd say this is the top story. I believe this was shown on SmackDown though. So we don't really need to dig into it like I was going to. But yeah, it's good. It's a good story. I'm totally on board with it. And I like the bit where Randy went up to Nick Aldis and tried to get a match with Kevin. And basically, Nick Aldis was like, well, you know, it's coming from, you know, the above, kind of implying Triple H. So I would imagine Randy is now going to have to go to Triple H to get the match that he wants. So yeah, this story really, really interesting. So enjoying that. Talking of SmackDown and things that went down on SmackDown, we got Motor City Machine Guns. I didn't get a chance to watch loads of them because I was trying to fix internet issues. I thought their entrance was okay. I liked the very start with like, sounded like a helicopter and gunfire. I thought that sounded good. I thought the track was okay. Like the music that comes in is okay. I really didn't like is it raise your fist? That just such a cringe saying, like raise your fist. Like, I don't know. That just did not do it for me at all. So I kind of feel like their entrance is okay, but I would definitely get rid of that raise your fist stuff. And nothing they did in the ring really impressed me. I thought it was all right. From what I saw, it was all okay, but not anything that really for me to get excited about. So I don't know. I'm really interested to know how people felt. I'm sure if you've seen them before, you've got a feeling of warmth towards them. You want them to succeed. I've not seen them before. I don't have any connection with them, so I'm just judging them off what I see. What I saw was fine. But, I mean, it was their debut, so obviously need to see them quite a few times before making any kind of real judgments. But initial thoughts? Fine. So, Motor City Machine Guns DIY next week. As well, next week we've got Andrade against Carmelo Hayes. We've got Cody and Gunther face to face. Motor City Machine Guns making their way down. That's what they looked like for anyone that's not seen them before. You can sort of make out the Titantron in the background. It was fine. Night Legacy said, next time I see you, it's going to be different. They're coming for Jey on Raw. Some good moments, man. I really like Roman and Jey backstage. I love how they teased that Jey was going to come to Roman's aid at the end, but he didn't. I think that will have disappointed people. The fact that Jey didn't come out and come to Roman's rescue, but we know that Jey doesn't like Roman. We know there's issues there. For him to just all of a sudden overcome that would probably be a little bit too soon. But I was also sat here wondering if Jey was going to come out. But some really good stuff on SmackDown tonight. Here's the new Motor City Machine Guns shirts. Rat-a-tat-tat. I really don't get the raise your fist thing, because it's not on the shirt or anything. I don't know if that's like their catchphrase or something. But either way, that's the new shirt. So, Jay, thank you. This was Grayson's reaction to the contract being signed, because WWE put out footage of Motor City Machine Guns signing their contracts before Smackdown. Grayson responded, "Nick Aldis needs this shirt. I love vanilla midgets." So Grayson, not a fan. So Mo, thank you. And here was the footage. I would play it, but again, I need this video to be as short as possible. That is them signing with WWE. Obviously, they were in a match against Los Garza, A-Town Down Under. They would emerge victorious, hence why they're facing DIY next week. So, Wrestle Night, shout out to you. So if we go WWE, Mark, thank you. So apparently Charlotte is going to come back and she'll have a big match at WrestleMania 41. We spoke about this on the stream. I really feel like the opposite to this is bigger news. Like, in no world did I not think that Charlotte would be at WrestleMania. Like, I fully expect her to be at WrestleMania. Rumors are it's going to be her against Tiffany. Don't know if that's still the plan, but WrestleVote's saying she'll be there, so lovely. Here we've got Dominik. He said he's got unfinished business with Jey Uso and he wants the IC title. So WWE Ethan, thank you. Dominik also said he's tired of the old heads thinking they can hang and come in here with this younger generation. I don't even want to speak for anyone else. I'm just speaking for myself. I'm my own person. He's kind of, I think he went on to say, like, they're all balding. They're jealous of my wonderful hair and moustache. So Dominik making his feelings very clear. James, shout out to you. I do love this being reported by Wrestling Observer. There are plans for Jesse Ventura to be part of WWE's Saturday night's main events. Courtaholic reporting by Observer that a date has been booked for the former ECW arena in Philadelphia. NXT are going to tape there in November on the 6th. They'll go head-to-head with AEW. So that's special, isn't it? They're getting out of the Performance Center again and going to a very, very special venue, the home of ECW. So I would imagine that NXT will go extreme for this. And I would imagine Paul Heyman will be involved. I'll be shocked if Paul Heyman is not a part of that broadcast. Sad news. Apparently, word on the street is London looks like it may get the Super Bowl. I don't know that it's going to get the Super Bowl. It may get the Super Bowl. And as a result, they would prioritize that over WrestleMania. I'm gutted about this. I don't give a flip about the Super Bowl. I've watched it a couple of times and enjoyed it. But clearly I want WrestleMania more. So I think this would be really disappointing. Ideally, we can find a way of getting both if we have to. But on behalf of everyone in the UK, honestly, you can keep the Super Bowl. We're not interested. This is what we want. So I hope it doesn't get in the way. That would be so disappointing that we got this close to WrestleMania and then the flipping Super Bowl ruins it. Julian Weeks said per WrestleVotes, SmackDown is going to be 3 hours starting on January 3rd. It will remain that way until May 30th. Additionally, it is expected that Raw will be 3 hours when it moves to Netflix. So that doing the rounds, that both shows are expected to go 3 hours. SmackDown, though, only until May. And that makes sense, to be honest, because that road to WrestleMania and just coming out of WrestleMania, so important. So giving SmackDown that little extra breathing room is, I think, going to be very, very welcome. And then after that, it can go back down to 2 hours. So yeah, very, very good. Very, very interesting. Tom Aspinall said after UFC, when he retires, he would like to go to WWE, so that's interesting. So Wrestle Night, shout out to you. He wants to be a world champion in WWE. He's legit as well. He is legit. He is the interim heavyweight champion of the world. So when he's done with UFC MMA, him switching over to wrestling, I think could be a very real prospect for him. Obviously, there's a lot of skills that he would need to learn, but a good foundation coming from the MMA world. Night Legacy, shout out to you. So it says this could be interesting to watch, and that's because Nick Khan has announced that WWE will debut a behind-the-scenes documentary series on Netflix, which I agree that could be very, very interesting. So we've got Smackdown done, we've done WWE, we've done our top story. Let's go to Wyatt's. So let's go down. We got a few bits in here. So a new lantern available, right? Which is very interesting. Wyatt Sicks lantern available at WWE Shop. So very, very cool. Then we had this. So you are a disease entwined in the den of serpents. You will all burn. And then we got this image with liar written over the top. And didn't take people long to find the image. It's Paul Ellering. So Thomas, thank you. Very interesting, because you might remember Carrion saying how people had assumed that the Wyatts were going after Final Testament. Well, you know, when you get in clues like this, I think you can see why people have come to that conclusion. So very much a message being sent to Final Testament. I don't know where to go now, to be honest. We could go to fun, but hopefully this will play. Let's whoosh this down. So here, look, we've got Jey and we've got Bron. This is at a show. So Jey goes over and he calls a kid over and he picks him up. So this is courtesy of Wicked Wrestling. Shaquem, thank you. So I don't know what his sign says, but he picks him up and he puts him over on the edge of the ring, and I think they're going to do some yeets. Ron Breaker just backing away a little bit. There we go. Coming up with the yeets. Look at that. Imagine being that kid in front of this whole crowd and you get to do that and everyone join in. And then he's like telling him, turn around, yeet over at Bron. There we go. Look, he's yeeting. Yeet. That's right. And now Jey joins in. So the kid in the ring is like spamming them. Rather than just doing one yeet, he does a whole load of yeets. He just yeets away. Look like there's no tomorrow. Look at that. Yeet, 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 yeet. Oh my, he's a yeet machine. So there we go. And yeah, Cal, shout out to you. Just some really interesting old school footage here. Look, this is Liaki, I believe is how you pronounced it. But it's basically Roman and Tonga Loa teaming together down in FCW. So this was NXT before NXT. So FCW. So this is Roman and Tonga Loa. There's Tonga Loa. And that was Roman's name down in developmental. Before the Shield, he was known as Liaki or something like that. Liaki. I never watched FCW. We never had it over here in the UK. I don't even know if there are episodes on the network. I'm sure I went looking and couldn't find much. So, yeah, a lot of this FCW stuff is stuff I've never seen. So, fascinating. What have we got? So, yeah, we know Michael, not a fan. Let's have a look at it. Let's turn it up.
Election Mania. Choice is yours. You can go with President Trump, Kane, and The Undertaker, or you can take Kamala Harris, Dave Bautista, and Tim Walz. Choose wisely. The nation depends on it.
And that should be an easy choice.
Wow, I didn't realize he took a little shot at Batista in that. Whoa! I just thought he was going to say, come and watch the podcast. I haven't seen this. Come and watch the podcast. We've got former president, hopeful next president, Donald Trump. You know, I thought he was going to say something like that, not like make your choice, Kane, Donald Trump, Undertaker, or Kamala Harris, who's the other one? Tim Walz and Batista, Dave Batista. He has a shot at Dave Batista. Why don't we do Dave Batista versus Undertaker, and whoever wins, that the person they represent becomes president. Oh my God, think of the views. Think of the views. That would be such a... And everyone would be on the edge of their seat. Oh my God, we should so do that. We should so do that. Right, yes, I'm not going to show this, but, well, I can probably just play a little tiny clip, look. So this is Piers Morgan. He's got Coach and Charlie, Caruso, Maven... So, look, he's got all these people on to talk about WWE and about Vince. And I haven't seen it, but this is obviously off the back of that sensational Netflix documentary. So, I don't know. I'm guessing this has gone up today. So, this will be a fascinating watch. Fascinating watch. So, Alex, shout out to you. Oh my God, this broke my heart. This really broke my heart. You remember yesterday about Cora and Cora's missing dog? Unfortunately, I went to her page after recording Unseen and there was this update. Master Taker, shout out to you. So I appreciate everyone reaching out and trying to help. Unfortunately, Stitch was hit by a car and the person that hit him kept going and didn't stop. Thankfully for the person who found my number and called and cared for him in his last moments, I will love you to the end of time, Stitchy. So didn't make it, unfortunately, and I wish this wasn't news that I had to bring, but this really upset me. Like, I wasn't crying and stuff like that, but like, I love dogs, and I just, it's just heartbreaking, innit? It's heartbreaking. The only thing I keep thinking is, well, he's not lost. He's not scared. He's not in pain. He's not fallen down a well and shivering and lonely. I mean, you know, he's passed away, but hopefully in a better place and, you know, not in pain. And, oh, God, it's just awful. It's just awful. Oh, it's just awful. So my heart just breaks for Cora Jade. So awful. Oh, God, and we haven't got anything to end on a high with. I don't know why I put it in the last thing. Wrestle Night, thank you. Benjamin, thank you. FGC Dads, thank you. Edward, thank you. Kaylin, thank you. Brandon, thank you. Stonewall, thank you. Ashley, thank you. James, thank you. Cubs Fan 16, thank you. I just grabbed a load of people that either tagged me in stuff or had sent bits in just to say thanks. I like our thanks folder. I feel like I should use it a bit more. So I tried to get in a few more names in here, but we've got to end this quick because I need this file to be short. I'd love to dig into some more stuff, but with my internet being dead, you're probably not going to see this for a good few hours until, like, after I've recorded it. So I need it to be as short as possible. So thanks for watching. Thanks for the support. Really do appreciate it. Have a great weekend. I hope you enjoyed Smackdown. We will be back for Raw, right? We will be back for Raw. I will move mountains to make sure that we are back for that show. But if I don't see you before, have a great weekend. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.